When we talk about marketing spend, funding is not far behind. It is among the most talked about topics in our conversations with clients, especially at the start of a fiscal year. So, Ariana, could you please answer how does a partner status or designation affect access to funding, and if there are some opportunities that partners are missing out on?
I'm Arianna. I'm a digital marketing strategist here at Maven. I'm going to answer the full question, but let's start by looking at the landscape of Microsoft funding programs. So based on our survey, we've broken it down into three categories: what's most commonly used, what's underused, and what's still flying under the radar. First, the most popular and easy to access programs, and these are the ones most partners are familiar with. Your co-op marketing fund, which are reimbursements for marketing activities that align with Microsoft priorities, great for boosting visibility and pipeline. And as well, we have the workshops and assessments. Microsoft funds these sessions to help customers adopt technologies more effectively, really low effort and very widely used. But here's where things get more interesting. So we found some higher value programs that are being underused. Market development funds support strategic co-marketing and product launches, but require more planning and alignment. Proof of concept credits provide Azure credits to help you showcase solutions to customers. Excellent sales tool that's often overlooked. And ECIF training funds support customer onboarding and Azure adoption, especially when tied to projected consumption. And finally, through the survey, Maven was able to identify some additional untapped programs that many partners don't even realize exist. So these are deal-based incentives, which are rewards for closing Microsoft product deals, training reimbursements, which are support for customer education initiatives, and customer engagement funding, which is funding for events and workshops that drive solution adoption. So the bottom line here is simple. If you're only using co-op funds and workshops, you're likely missing out on some bigger opportunities. And the more you align with Microsoft's priorities and explore these programs a bit more, the more funding you can unlock. So one of the biggest factors we found in whether partners are getting funding is their partner status. Our survey found that 94% of managed partners receive funding, compared with just 64% of unmanaged partners, which is a significant 47% gap. And it's not by chance. Managed partners have direct access to partner development managers who actively guide them towards the right funding opportunities. Designations also play a big role, and Elliot already touched on this. So 86% of designated partners receive funding. And within that group, we found that modern work partners have historically been the top recipients. Although, as Elliot mentioned earlier, the modern work designation is going to be consolidated into AI business solutions. So we'll see some changes around this. But what does it mean for you? If you're not managed or designated, you're probably leaving funding on the table. But the good news is that you can change that by aligning with Microsoft's priorities and investing in that specialization. You'll put yourself in a much stronger position to unlock funding. Thanks. So looking ahead, FY26 is shaping up to be Microsoft's biggest funding year yet. And that funding is being concentrated into three high growth lanes: AI business solutions, cloud and AI platforms, and security. If you were already working in these areas, congratulations, you're in the sweet spot. If you're not, now is the time to think about how you can position your solutions so they connect. So like weaving Copilot into your Power Platform projects, for example. There's also major incentive increases, 70% more for Azure, 50% more for AI, double-digit growth for Microsoft 365, and meaningful boosts across security, ECIF, and CSP. This is where that co-investment is going to be the easiest to secure. And there are also some important program updates. So incentives now start July 1st, giving you a head start on execution. A new Copilot specialization can boost your visibility with Microsoft sellers. Partner Center upgrades should make tracking and automation smoother and help prevent lost incentive dollars. And also don't overlook the new CSP requirements coming in October. That's about a week away, so the clock is already ticking. Make sure you review your readiness. Main takeaway here, again, in terms of funding, you really want to align your offers to Microsoft's priority areas. Do it as early as you can and secure that funding before your competitors do.